starters. Number 2, Lily Williams. Number 4, Rebecca Martin. Number 8, Kayla McQueen. Number 9, Kendra Williams. And number 14, Kenna Sheets. Starting for the Vikings, number 1, Sophia Norris. Number 3, Heidi Coffey. Number 5, Caroline Hirschman. Number 6, Madison Blackburn. Number 7, Kendra McQueen. And number 12, McKenna Goodpaster. The Vikings are coached by Miss Alyssa Grogan. Now let's meet your Wes-Del Warriors non-starters. Number 4, Carmen Pierce. Number 5, Valerie Clark. Number 6, Lily Hines. Starting for your Warriors, number 1, Kylan New. Number 3, Taylor Freeman. Number 7, Mackenzie McFalls. Number 9, Savannah Durr. Number 14, Michaela McFalls. And number 15, Bella Kehoe. The Warriors are coached by Miss Kayla Stanley. Officials for today's contest, Mr. Bob Todd and Miss Mary Goff. Good luck to both teams and enjoy the match. Back to serve, Mackenzie McFalls. Now serving, number 9, Kendra Williams. Serving for the Warriors, number 3, Tay Freeman. Heidi Coffey back to serve. McKenna Goodpaster, serving. Back to serve for the Warriors, number 4, 5, Valerie Clark. Madison Blackburn serving. Serving, number 2, Kylan New. Caroline Hirschman, serving for the Vikings. Warriors. And ladies and gentlemen, please visit our concession stand. We have Pepsi products, Gatorade, water, all sorts of candy, nachos, sweet dough pretzels, breadsticks, and hot dogs. I don't want all of you to get used to these big popcorn bags. Somebody failed to order them, so we'll go back to the small ones here soon. Just giving you a heads up. Still serving, number 5, Caroline Hirschman. Michaela McFall serving for the Warriors. Timeout, Vikings. At this time, we'd like to recognize a few of our corporate sponsors. You will also see them up on the TV screens. LJ Stone Incorporated, Rosenthal Orthodontics, Right Way Collision Repair, Via Credit Union, and Pizza King. Those are just a few. Thank you for your support of Wes-Del Athletics. I do want to announce we do have our varsity football team will be traveling to Alexandria this Friday evening. There'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff. Come out and support our Warriors. Still serving for the Warriors, Michaela McFalls. We've got a towel timeout. Timeout, Vikings. Back to serve, Sophia Norris. Back to serve, Mackenzie McFalls. Set point, Warriors. Point Warriors. First set goes to Wes-Del.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Hirschman will be serving. Serving for the Warriors, number 2, Kylan New. We'll give this another try. Back to serve, number 4, Rebecca Martin. Number 14, Michaela McFalls, back to serve for the Warriors. Back to serve for the Vikings, number 9, Kendra Williams. Number 7, Mackenzie McFalls, back to serve for the Warriors. Also this weekend, our middle school football team will start their season at a jamboree at Union City High School. The Warrior golf team will be traveling to Monroe Central for an invite this weekend. Things are ramping up. Don't forget about the concession stand. Try one of those sweet dough pretzels. Ticket taker says they're really good. Serving for the Vikings, number 8, Kayla McQueen. Taylor Freeman serving. Timeout, Vikings.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Back to serve, number 1, Sophia Norris. Entering the match for Wes-Del and serving, number 4, Carmen Pierce. Serving for the Warriors, number 5, Valerie Clark. Kylan New is serving for the Warriors. Timeout, Vikings.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Still serving for the Warriors. Back to serve number 5, Carolyn Hirschman. Serving for match point, number 14, Michaela McFalls. Back to serve, number 6, Madison Blackburn. Point Wes-Del. Match goes to Wes-Del 2-0. Varsity warm-ups will begin momentarily. Great job to both teams.
Well, welcome to Wes-Del, to another edition of Wes-Del Volleyball, the 2023 edition of your Wes-Del Warrior Lady Volleyball. We are looking forward to a good MEC matchup tonight. We have Wes-Del versus Blue River in an MEC matchup. We had a nice win last night on the road at Daleville in the first MEC matchup and the first game of the year. Wes-Del goes over to Daleville and gets a nice win, 3-0, and is able to pull off a great victory. One of the things we're going to try to do this year is bring you some pregame, maybe like interviews or comments from either coaches or players before the game starts. So we're going to start that this year with a pregame interview that I did with Biff Wilson. Just to let you know, full transparency, we had not played the Daleville game yet, so we didn't talk anything about that. But we did talk a little bit about the season, and we'll let you watch a little bit of that. And we'll come right back and be ready for some Wes-Del volleyball right here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. So here's our interview with head coach Biff Wilson. Hello, this is Coach McLaughlin for the pregame show with head coach Biff Wilson. We are tonight heading into an MEC matchup with Blue River. Coach Wilson, another year, and here we are ready to go. Tell me a little bit about how this summer went, how you felt like the summer progressed as you went through it, and just maybe some of the things you learned about your team over the summer.
Well, it was a good summer. We had pretty good attendance, particularly in June, I guess. We have girls that go to Florida that play volleyball with club volleyball for a couple different clubs. So towards the end of June, they'd be gone, but it's not like they were, sitting on the couch eating Cheetos. They were playing volleyball and hopefully going to the beach and enjoying some things like that. July, a little more here and there with players. We got a lot of family vacations going on, but the core group was able to get into the gym and work pretty hard. We have a very experienced group, so we want them in there as much as we can, but miss them a little bit. It's not like they're going to forget how to play volleyball.
Well, and going into with a group, I know you have a group of established kind of, we'll call veteran players.
Right.
You always have different lineups, different changes, things that progress from year to year, changes from year to year. Looking at this group, what kind of over the summer, what kind of issues did you maybe have or come up with, or things that you saw that were, okay, this is something new we're going to try, or this is something new that's going to maybe be an issue, so let's work on it this summer. As the summer progressed, did any of that come up?
One of the nice things about having summer is that for the last 3 years we've run a two-setter offense, and always wanted to. Finally had more than two setters, so junior varsity could have setters as well. And we ran two setters. Now one of them graduated, so we're going back to a one-setter offense, which our current setter, Jenna Love, hadn't played in 3 years. Also switching back to what a lot call a three-middle offense. Doesn't mean you have three middles necessarily, but it's just really naming positions, and it's just a different system. We've had a lot of success there. It gives us a lot of versatility and a lot of variability. So getting used to playing some new positions. We've got hitters playing positions they've never hit before, or they've never played, or at least not on a consistent basis. The thing we had to be careful of was we have a lot of talented players and a lot of players that we've developed over the last 3 or 4 years that can play a lot of positions. So I tend to overcoach sometimes when you have that group that can do just about anything. So one of the things that I had to focus on was learning to hold back and not overload them with training. Let's do what we do well, and let's get better at it. And then throughout the season, we'll probably add on a few things.
Yeah, and I guess that leads us into tonight, which is a Blue River matchup with a conference team, MEC. I've always thought it interesting when I look at your volleyball schedule, how front-loaded it is with conference. I mean, when you look at some of the other teams we play, we're almost kind of waiting for them to see how the conference will play out, because we've got most of our conference games played by the time we're early in the season, and then we have, I think, 1 or 2 sprinkled in later. But what does that cause any kind of maybe an issue, or as a coach playing those conference games that early? How do you feel about that, and how does that play out?
It is kind of interesting. We have a very competitive conference, and Wapahani usually at or near the top. Daleville's been there, Blue River's been there. We've been there through the years. So, our first 4 matches, or within our first 4 matches, they're all conference matches, and we've got Daleville, Blue River, Wapahani right there. So we're playing traditionally the top teams. Eastern Hancock, sort of a late joiner to our conference, and they've had some strong teams. So the one thing is we know where we stand really early. That's the good news, and it's the bad news.
Yeah, sure.
We used to play Wapahani towards the end of the season, but then we started having a conflict with parent-teacher conferences in our gym every other year, so we moved them up. We probably moved them up a little bit too far. Because we're still trying to get some things figured out, and they're a pretty tough draw. Your 4th match of the year.
Sure.
The good news there, though, is we'll see them in maybe county. We might see them in the 2A sectional.
Sure.
So we do get an early look, and we get a pretty early measuring stick.
And then I guess finally, before we head on into tonight's game, looking at this season, what do you see? Maybe some players, some things, some highlights, maybe just the pace of play, or things going into this year that maybe you'd say, okay, fans, look out for this, or look out for these guys, or look out for this player, or things that we might look for as fans.
We hit a lot of volleyballs, and by that I mean we'll hit from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah.
So we've got a setter that likes to spread the ball around. We've got hitters everywhere other than in the libero position, and she can still put a good hand on a ball. She's going to jump real high, but because you can't as a libero. At least that's what I'm saying for Caden. But she still contacts the ball pretty good. So look for a lot of offense. Now that being said, we're a team full of left side hitters or outside hitters. And so we've got a lot of athletes out there. So I think our defense will be scrambling. Look for Ella Mock, who's grown another foot since last year, to be dominant, hopefully. If she's not, we've got a lot of other options. But look for Ella in the back row this year, too, as well as the front row. We're trying to really round her out. She's verbally committed to Indiana Wesleyan University. I think by the end of the season, we'll have 1 or 2 more players that are going to commit to play college volleyball. So she's sort of like a player in the last year of their contract. She's got something to prove, so that next year she has a really good start.
Sure.
So I think it's going to be a really fun year. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. And one thing, we've got a load of seniors, but as I look around, with few exceptions, other teams didn't graduate a whole lot of people either. So it's going to be even better probably than it was last year.
Well, volleyball around here is always great to watch anyway. So good luck today and tonight's game against Blue River. Let's hope that when we're back together, we can talk about a couple wins, and we can move forward and talk about the next opponent, the next home opponent. But good luck tonight against Blue River.
Thank you.
Well, that was head coach Biff Wilson there with the pregame, and we appreciate him taking his time to come meet with us. And we'll try, like I said, we'll try to do that a little bit more this year. We're going to try to get some interviews with maybe players, coaches, and just a little bit of everybody that we can that's involved in the program. And I think it's just more fun for everyone to see who. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we sometimes don't realize. So we're about ready to start here. We're going to pause in just a second for the national anthem. And then we'll be right back with you with tonight's matchup versus Blue River. Again, an MEC matchup. Your 1-0 Wes-Del Warriors versus Blue River. So we'll take a pause for the national anthem. Be right back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
teams facing your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, would everybody please rise, remove your caps, as the Wes-Del Choir, led by Miss Emily Love, sings our national anthem.
That was the national anthem there, performed by Wes-Del High School Choir under the direction of Emily Love. Two of the volleyball players part of that. Well, more than two, just two varsity players and several other volleyball members part of that. We are going to get the starting lineups here for our new announcer this year, which right now is Mr. Denny until he finds somebody else. So he's going to give us a start. So this for your Blue River Valley. We'll listen here as we get the announcement of the starters for both teams.
Number 13, Holly Colston. Starting for the Vikings, number 2, Kinsley Davis. Number 3, Kylie Cannon. Number 4, Micaiah Driscoll. Number 6, Kaylin Denny. Number 7, Sydney Crisp. And number 8, Autumn West. Libero, number 1, Becca Grimm. The Vikings are coached by Miss Sonia Thornburg. Warrior fans, get on your feet. It's time to meet your Wes-Del Warriors. Non-starters, number 1, Kylan New. Number 2, Emerson Campbell. Number 3, Taylor Freeman. Number 13, Carly Brown. Starting for the Warriors, number 4, Rachel McLaughlin. Number 7, Ella Mock. Number 8, Olivia Delaney. Number 10, Emma Harlan. Number 11, Jenna Love. Number 12, Amelia Hudson Roberts. And your libero, number 9, Kaden Jones. The Warriors are coached by 2-time state champion coach, Mr. Biff Wilson. Good luck to both teams and enjoy the match.
So a lot of excitement here tonight in the Warrior, right here in the Warrior Nation at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Teams announced, and now they'll go through the lineup. Nice to see this back after a few years of COVID where we couldn't shake hands because we were going to play a game against each other, but we couldn't touch each other's hands for the whole game, even though we were going to pass the ball back and forth. But anyway, it's early to get on a rant. We're happy to see both teams here ready to go, and it's early in the season, but a lot of excitement around volleyball here, not just at Wes-Del, but just across the state. Delaware County volleyball, always fun to watch. So let's hope that the Warriors come out. They got a good showing tonight here on their first game on the home court for the season, and see how they go. As you were listening to the pregame, you heard Biff Wilson talking a little bit about his team. He also, if you heard Mr. Denny, was talking and reminded us that Biff Wilson's a 2-time state champion coach. Very lucky to have him here at Wes-Del. 3-time participant, got runner-up one year and won it 2 years. most recently in 2014, also in 2011. Tonight's officials were just announced Mary Goff and Mr. Bob Todd. So we do have one good official tonight, Mary Goff. And then we have Bob also.
Back to start for the Vikings.
Starting us off,
Number 6.
Blue River is Denny with the serve. And it finds the floor right in front of Harlan for an ace, so Blue River out with a 1-0 lead. Nice serve to start with. Denny with the second serve. Harlan with the approach and a nice hit with a point for Emma Harlan. She'll go back to serve.
Back to serve for the Warriors.
I thought last night, those of you that were at the Daleville game, Emma Harlan played a really nice game. I felt like she played well, as did a lot of the Warriors. Nice serve to start us off. Passed over on 3. A little short set and right down by Ella Mock. When that timing is good, that is a great play for Wes-Del. And even when the timing's not great, Ella's athletic enough to keep that ball in play. And that's a touch. And another ace for Emma. Nice to see the big crowd here tonight. Emma gets the sign from Biff and serves. And off the block, a point. That's Driscoll for Blue River with the kill.
Number 7, Sydney Crisp.
Number 7 back to Sydney Crisp for Blue River and serves it long and gives it right back to Wes-Del on the service error. That brings libero Caden Jones in to serve. Caden played really well at the libero spot last night and served really well against Daleville. Driscoll has another try, and that one's out of bounds. Long. So
Caden Jones serving for the Warriors.
Caden will get another try. Nice serve. Coming over on 3. Nice short up by Rachel McGalton. And again, the short set and a kill by Ella Mock. Blue River looks like their coach is going to remind them of that short set. And you might want to get up there and block that on a quick one. So they'll try to make the adjustment. Played over on 3 by Rachel and just out of bounds. So side out over to Blue River. First we're going to go find the ball out in the hallway. And there it is.
Driscoll.
Driscoll back to serve for Blue River. Nothing you can do about those. It's an ace. You'll take them when you can get them, and it's frustrating when they go against you. Driscoll with the next serve. Over to Delaney, blocked. Another short tip in the net, called by Bob Todd on Blue River, so that'll be a point for Wes-Del and service back to Wes-Del. Olivia Delaney back to serve. And off the block from Ella. Just been off just a little bit on a couple of those. And Blue River wants to remind us of her grade. There's a long serve, and that's going to be out again. So side out again to Wes-Del on the service error. Ella Mock will go back and serve.
Back to serve, number 7, Ella Mock.
8 seniors this year on Wes-Del's team. That's a lot. In fact, I think Biff said that's the most he's ever had. I could be wrong about that, but I believe he told me that the most he's ever had, and that's not very typical to have that many seniors on I don't care if it's volleyball or any basketball, any sport. That's quite a few. Ella with the second serve and played up. Blue River, Driscoll from the back row, hits it long, up by Delaney. Set to Malk in the back row, played up. Tried to dump it over on 2. Delaney keeps it alive. Rachel over on 3. Outside and blocked by Rachel. Gets the quick one and played and in the net again by Blue River. He did a nice job of keeping that alive after the quick hit by Rachel, but they were in the net. So it's a 10-5 lead for the Warriors. Nice start. That's what they'd like to see. Played up. That one might have gone out, but we'll take it. Ella in the back row. Over to Harlan. Swing, a nice swing from outside. I was talking to Rachel last night. It's almost like Emma Harlan defies physics because it doesn't look like she's over the net hard enough to hit it that hard, but it somehow spins and goes over, and she got a great swing on it right there. That's a great example of her. So Emerson Campbell into the game to serve. One of the other Wes-Del seniors. And that's going to be a double. You're not going to get that one by Mary. She's been doing it too many years. And a timeout here for Blue River. We'll take a short break on the Wes-Del Sports Network, and we'll be right back with you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
We're back here at Wes-Del after the timeout by Blue River and listening to some Taylor Swift and Mr. Denny pushing the concession stand. And my favorite part of that was that he said, we have extra large popcorn bags, don't get used to them. So he must have had a late shipment on the regular bags that basically get one piece of popcorn in. But that one's out of bounds on the service. Side out over to Blue River. It's amazing from all the years of watching volleyball how many times after a timeout that you'll see a service error, and I guess that's why coaches use them so much. Up by Olivia. Over to Harlan. A nice swing. Played up. Blue River. Delaney keeps it alive again. Again to Harlan with a tip. And they keep it alive back. Keeping Olivia busy back there. Keeping Harlan busy back here. And another swing. We're going to get it. Listen, we're going to get you over there, Emma. We're going to keep giving it to you and keep going and keep swinging. And she did and got the point. Nice play in the back row there by Olivia Delaney. Several nice passes. Jenna Love back to serve, another senior. Played up off of the ceiling, I believe. Jenna with the back to Rachel and just a little too close to the net. (13-7). Rachel with another try, and that one works out a little better. I saw Jenna go over and tell her my bad last time, which is like a good setter or point guard would do. She went right back to her and got that nice play there by both of them. Gives them both a little bit more confidence there. And Rachel back to serve. Nice little side spin on that serve. Over on 2. Emerson up. Over to Harlan. Dug out nicely by Blue River. Over short on 3. Going to back row to Rachel this time, and she kills it. Nice back row hit. And the ball out in the hallway again. Rachel back to serve. Here comes a third and doesn't make it over. Wes-Del on a little bit of a run here. I believe this is maybe the fourth serve for Rachel McLaughlin. Rachel with her nice, again, a nice side spin on that. Could have been a 2, but Mary let it go. Over to Harlan. And that's going to be just out of bounds. The side out to Blue River. Wes-Del with a 16-8 lead. Blue River's a young team. They don't have nearly as many seniors as Wes-Del does. I believe they only have a couple. Yeah, Driscoll and Denny are there. The only 2 seniors. Played up by Rachel over to Harlan. Blocked. Over to Liv Delaney. She'll get a shot. Driscoll plays it and it hits the net and falls in. This is Denny, one of their seniors, back to serve for Blue River. There's a side spin. Back to Rachel again on that back row. Liv's going to put it up. Back again to the back row. Going to go short this time. Going over on 2. Wes-Del has it well covered. Over to Harlan on the outside. And touch. Point for Wes-Del. Make a substitution here. Emerson will come out. Ella will go back into the front row.
Ella Mock entering for the Warriors. Emma Harlan back to serve.
Emma Harlan back, so we made a rotation now. Back to our first server, and Emma Harlan. Nice serve, and that's going to be out of bounds, so an ace for Emma Harlan. Student section is wearing black. A lot of the baseball guys are here tonight. A lot of other guys here just rooting on the Warriors. And that one's on the side and out of bounds. 19-9. A lot of neat things coming up here in the next couple weeks here at Wes-Del. We'll talk about it as we get a chance. Blue River gets that over on 3. Harlan runs up and takes care of it. There's Ella with the tip. Driscoll over on 3. Might have been out. It's all right. Played up anyway. Olivia says, I'll take my shot from the outside. Up by Rachel. Over to Jenna. Short set. And still alive. Got to play that. Keep it going. Over on 3. Good hustle by Rachel McLaughlin on that play. Get up, get the block, and then Blue River with a little bit of fight.
Back to serve.
Scrappy play by Blue River on that one. Who says you don't use your head in volleyball? Rachel will keep it alive, and Ella will hit it over. Tipped over. Ooh. The middle was open on that one. I don't think they quite expected him to come over on 2 on that one. 19-11. Couple points in a row here for Blue River. Over to Ella. The kill. Blocked nicely by Ella and Amelia in the front. Nice job by both girls. It's our best blocking lineup right there when those two are together. 2 tallest players. 20-11. Caden with the serve. Over Blue River over on 3. Goes over short. Going short again and finds nice play. Smart play there by Ella to find the open spot. Caden will get another opportunity here. Reads a sign from Biff. And that one's out of bounds. Read nicely by Shane. Good call by Shane Freeman. He's not going to miss that. Bob might have, but Shane's not going to. It almost hit Bob's feet. And I know he's not quick enough to move out of the way, so. Here we go, Caden with another serve. And off the block and out of bounds, so Blue River will get the point. Substitutions here for Blue River. Into the game is Davis. Driscoll back to serve.
Number 4, Micaiah Driscoll.
It's long and played. Over to Liv on the right side. Kept alive. Jenna will play it after 2. And quick kill there by Ella Mock. So the short set is really giving Blue River problems here. Liv Delaney back to serve. Played well by Caden. Over to Rachel. She's going to tip it. Another try. That's going over. We're going to keep it alive by and over on 2 by Harlan. Driscoll over on 2. So who cares about the 3-hit rule? And that one was well timed.
Set point, Warriors.
So it's 24-12 set point for set number 1 here for the Warriors. Liv Delaney back to serve. And off, and Liv will get the point for the Warriors, and the Warriors take set 1, 25-12. Nice impressive home start to the 2023 season with the first set 25-12 victory there. We'll take a short break and come back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
We're back here to get ready to start set number 2. We'd like to thank our corporate sponsors, Montgomery Insurance, Defiance Motors, Property Pros, Campus Rentals, Young's Title. We'd like to thank all those sponsors. You're always welcome to sponsor Wes-Del. Call Mr. Denny or try to get a hold of one of us, and we will get you to the right people. Appreciate those corporate sponsors. That means a lot to our athletes. Well, Wes-Del takes the first one in a I would say dominant fashion in set 1. Got a few things coming up we'd like to talk about. We have football starting this week. Football plays their first game at Alexandria this Friday night. And so if you are able to get out, go watch the Warriors, and Coach Knuckles take the 2023 Warriors over to Alexandria to play what I've been told is a good Alexandria team and a good test for our Warriors. So feel free to get out there and support those football Warriors. And then the following week, a week from Friday, is when we need to see all the Warrior fans out at the football stadium to open up and christen our brand new football stadium, track, new lights, all kinds of neat stuff. And you've got to see it in person. I've been out there. Mr. Romine's been out there. It is very impressive. You're going to love what you see. So lucky that we have that opportunity to have something that nice. So get yourself out there and see the Warriors play at home and just be a part of what's going on. It's going to be a special night. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on, and I know the Warriors would appreciate seeing you there. Cross country's underway. Check their schedule. They'll be running close around here. A lot of races within the vicinity that you can get out to, and girls golf is off to a great start. We have a county champion for the first time here at Wes-Del. So let's get out and support all of our athletes and support everyone that we can have an opportunity to support them all, watch them all, and see as many of them as you can. Oh, here we are ready to start set number 2 with Emma Harlan back to serve. Emma with a nice start. Over on 3. Jenna's going to play it over to Rachel. Liv Delaney with a swing, and that's in right on the back line. Shane Freeman with a decisive call there. Harlan back again. Oh, got that one over somehow. Driscoll with a nice hit, played up well by Jen over to Carly Brown, another senior for Wes-Del. Driscoll with the attempt and blocked by Liv and Ella. Over to Delaney, she'll roll one over. Driscoll's going to try again, and this one's out of bounds, so a point to the Warriors. Start off with the first 2 points. Harlan sends that one just out of bounds on would be her left side. Over to a couple Warrior middle schoolers that were running out for Skittles. Blue River with the serve. Delaney over to Ella. Played up and off. So 3-1. Carly back to serve. There's that one. Back played over on 3. And that's out of bounds. A little miscommunication on Blue River's part there. Carly back to serve again. Looks over for the signal from Biff. Hits that one long, but long enough to make it a tough play. I always feel like that's got to be a tough call when you, I guess if you think it's going to be in, you play it. That's where you need help from your bench. That one was right on the line. Carly's really swinging hard on the serve, and that one doesn't go anywhere, so Warriors off with a quick start. 6-1 lead. And that one's into the net. The old sportscaster jinx there. I talked her right into that one. Sorry, Carly. I talked you into. I shouldn't have said anything about us on a roll there. Passed up Rachel to Ella, and that's out of bounds on the far side. Called by Ryan. I do appreciate the fact that we have parents be line judges, because at some of the schools that we have gone to, it is not parents. And it's always a lot nicer to see an adult over there.
Back to serve for the Warriors.
Liv Delaney back to serve. A nice serve. That one spun and dropped right in front of both of the Blue River players before they could get there. That one was already down. So Liv's back again. Time goes a little longer, but gets the same result. Played up by the libero. Kept alive, and they'll go over on 3. Wes-Del will play it. Harlan to Jenna. Up to Ella. Played again. Driscoll this time. Short. Played again by Blue River. To the back. Pushed out to Rachel with a kill. And Liv Delaney plays it up this time. Short again. And Ryan New calls it in. And Mary Golf agrees. So it's a 10-3 lead. And that one's going to be just long. Go side out over to Blue River. Driscoll back to serve. Harlan over to Jenna. Rachel McLaughlin with the attempt. Goes back across her body and hits it line. Played well by Blue River. Up. Over again to Rachel. Another attempt. This one's blocked and out of bounds. So that's a point to Wes-Del. Good swing. Good push out there by Jenna to get the nice set for Rachel to get a good swing on that. Ella Malk now back to serve. And that one's a little bit long.
Serving number 3.
A couple of the points I can see Biff's not super happy about. A couple of I think 3 of their points are on our service errors. Rachel with a hard hit from the middle. Good timing on that one.
Jenna Love back to serve.
Now Jenna goes back to serve. Played up by Driscoll. Over on 3, and that's just out of bounds. A little communication back there in the back row. Kind of funny watching the girls talk about who probably was supposed to go get that, and they're talking that out, even though it went out of bounds. Still good to communicate and figure it out for next time. Liv plays it up. Out to Harlan. And that's just long. Almost touched. Wanted to touch it. Grimm back to serve for Blue River, the libero. Blocked back by Rachel. It's going to come over. Played up. Jenna to Rachel, and it finds the open spot. Oh, had to move pretty quick on that one. Jenna did a nice job just tipping it right back up. There wasn't any place else really to go with it, so Rachel was right next to her. Just pushed it right up, and Rachel swung and got the kill. Rachel McLaughlin back to serve. Driscoll plays it up. Over on 3 and finds the hole. Davis back to serve for Blue River. Played up by Rachel. Over to Jenna. Liv Delaney will get a chance. Keeps it alive. Carly tries to keep it going, and it's just not able to. Blue River trying to fight their way back into this. It's 14-8. Wes-Del would love to get a side out right here. Get the momentum back in their spot a little bit. Out to Liv. And that's off the top of the tape. 15-8. Just what Wes-Del wanted right there. A side out. Now Harlan back to serve. Driscoll with the kill. And that was a nice hit from the senior, Driscoll. That sends Denny back to serve for Blue River. Played up by Delaney. Jenna out to Malk. Blue River keeps it alive. Driscoll with a chance. Up to Harlan. Carly's going to get a chance. Played up, kept alive. Over to Liv. Just off the tape. Short. Side out. Blue River. Blue River is staying a little bit closer in this one and just won't go away. So kudos to them. Harlan with the up. Going to go back row this time. A nice hit. They keep it alive again. And this time it finds the back spot. So they cut it to 4. I've watched enough Wes-Del volleyball to know that Biff is not going to call a timeout here for a while. He's going to make them fight their way through this. And sometimes that's what it takes. You just fight your way through it. As a coach, we can't all we can do is put you into positions. You have to make the plays. So sometimes you just have to figure it out. When you have a group of seniors right now, everyone on the floor is a senior, so they should be able to figure this out. And looks like maybe they are. Carly with a nice serve. Ace.
Carly Burton with the ace. And serving.
And second one's into the net. Side out to Blue River. We'll make a substitution, and Crisp will go back to serve. Served over to Harlan. Kept alive. Pushed over by Libero. Caden plays it again. This time, that one snuck over, rolled down the line a little bit there. Delaney back to serve, 18-12. Wes-Del with the lead. And over on 2, Liv keeps it alive. Jenna pushes it back to Harlan in the back row hit. Driscoll with a chance. Nice dig by Caden, and Rachel will get a shot. Tipped over on 2. Over to Rach. She's going to find that open spot. She's very smart about finding that spot down the line. I know Mr. Romine's over here thinking where she didn't get her smarts from, but he's going to keep it to himself. Thank you very much. Mom was a good volleyball player, thank goodness. Tipped up on one hand, and now over to Wes-Del. Jenna out to Rachel with another nice swing, and now Rachel's swinging well. So we've seen Ella hit a few good ones. Now we've seen Rachel hit a few good ones. When they are both on, Wes-Del's a tough team. And you mix in Liv back there in the back row and Harlan in the back row. Caden in the back row, keeping everything alive. Nice sets by Jenna. Blue River gets the point there and a side out. We'll make a substitution. Driscoll goes back to serve. Up to Harlan. Jenna pushes it out to Rach, and she gets a good swing. And that one is kept alive. It'll go over on 3. Jenna out to Rach. And Mary says Jenna was in the net somehow. I think her and Ella ran into each other. She's a little surprised. She's not happy with that. She doesn't show much emotion usually as far as that kind of emotion. And it's funny to see that. I'm glad to see it. And there's Ella with a nice kill. Oh. Good hitting from the outsides tonight. (21-14). Ella Malk back to serve. Puts it in play. Short set to Rachel. She finds the open spot. 22-14. So Wes-Del back in front again comfortably and trying to finish this one off. You'd like to finish it off playing sharp. Had a little spurt in there where we didn't. Volleyball's a big game of momentum though, and that one's going to be long. Side out back over to Blue River.
Friday Ryan back to serve.
Played up by Ella. Over to Jenna. Quick set to Rachel, and she finds the middle. It's been good to us all night tonight. Short set right in the middle.
Jenna Love serving for the Warriors.
Jenna's back to serve. That's hit long. Ella keeps it alive. Over to Liv in the back row. River on three, pushes it over. Jenna gets it over to Harlan. Driscoll on the three. Another nice dig. Rachel with the tip and kept alive. Harlan's going to get another shot to the back. That's going to be a two. Double on Blue River. So here we are for set point.
Jenna Love back to serve for set point.
(24-15). See if Wes-Del can finish this off with a resounding kill. And kept alive nicely there by Blue River. Short for Rachel, and she switches hands. Blue River keeps it alive. Liv jumps in front, gets it over to Harlan with a tip, and that'll do it right there, and that'll get set number two. So Wes-Del takes set number two, 25-13 to lead 2-0. We'll be right back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network after a short break.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Oh, welcome back. Well, again, I'd like to thank our corporate sponsors, Montgomery Insurance, Defiance Motors, Property Pros, Campus Rentals, and Young's Title. Wes-Del, next time you'll be able to catch these Wes-Del Warriors here on the Wes-Del Sports Network will be Monday, the MEC matchup here against Eastern Hancock. That's a 6 p.m. JV start. Come back out and watch the Warriors. They'll be 2-0. I'm hoping if they can finish this one off in the MEC. It's a really interesting, if you watch the pregame, interesting schedule here with Wes-Del. They start off with 6 MEC conference opponents and then go right into a tournament that we host here at the K. Saunders Classic. But if you know anything about sports and schedules, that's very rare to start that way in any kind of season, to start off with that many conference matches. I know there was a little bit when Biff mentioned it there that we on the pregame that we had to move Wapahani up. So, I guess it is what it is. You just play, win them all, and then it puts a lot of pressure on the other teams to have to keep up with you. So, nevertheless, you'll be able to see Wes-Del on the Wes-Del Sports Network. If you can't make it, we'll be here against Eastern Hancock. And then Thursday, we go to Wapahani. always an interesting game going out to Wapahani. So we will go to Wapahani on Thursday. That's the 24th of August. So 2 games next week and then 2 more conference games the following week. Get out and support your Warriors. A great crowd here tonight. It's always fun to see a lot of people here. And like we said, there's a lot of great things going on here at Wes-Del. I've been in school exactly a week. I told Mr. Romine earlier today that it seems like it's only been a year, but this week has been great. It actually has been a very good week. At least in my classes were good. And so here we go. Off with set number 3, played up by Rachel McLaughlin. Jenna over to Liv Delaney with the swing. Rachel keeps it alive. Jenna over to Liv again with the tip. Over. And it finds the back corner. I will say this, that yesterday we played really well in the first 2 sets and then let Belleville hang around in the third. And it was a close one for those of you that were there. But we need to figure out how and when to put teams away. So let's hope that we can get off. Not that 1 point makes that difference, but I just wanted to probably echo some things that Coach Wilson was thinking about. Always good to put teams away when you're up 2-0. Don't give them any kind of a chance here. Jenna keeps it alive. Rachel up over to Liv. And she finds the open hole and gives Wes-Del the lead at 2-1. You can tell it's the first game of the year because everyone's here as far as administration goes. Got them all here tonight rooting on those Warriors. Everybody's excited. Nobody's got a busy schedule yet because the school year just started. Give them a week or so and they'll be busy. I'm sure they're busy. So busy that Mr. Denny's doing the announcing tonight. Ace right there by Emma Harlan. And another ace. Almost off to a good start. So a quick start here. River over. Driscoll with the chance. Over to Rachel. Jenna had a little slip there. Had to stay with that one. The girls were talking about last night how slick the floor was at Daleville. A lot of humidity. Lord knows we won't have that problem here tonight. There is no humidity in this gym. It's so cold that Mr. Roma and I usually have a jacket on, but we're toughing it out tonight. He says it was warm and now it's cool, so be looking for a tornado if you're in the stands. Played over by Liv, kept alive, and Driscoll puts that one away.
Back to serve number 7, Sydney Crisp.
Over to Malk, and that's blocked and out of bounds, so a point for Wes-Del, and substitution made.
Number 9, Kate Jones back to serve for the Warriors.
And Caden will come back to serve. Played up on 2 and over, not able to get it over enough. Few people down and everybody's jumping back up though. Caden will get another chance with 8-2 lead. And just short. That was one of those that could have just rolled right over. 8-3 and a substitution in for Blue River.
Driscoll back to serve.
Up and quick set to Ella. Delaney back, smile on her face, looking at something funny from Biff. Nice serve. And Ella tries to put that one away and doesn't, but Jenna's right there to keep it alive. Ooh, tried to keep it going. Substitution in for Blue River.
Number 5, Carolyn Hirschman, back to serve.
Carolyn Hirschman in, freshman, back to serve. Over to Rachel McLaughlin with a attempt. Driscoll is going to try for Blue River. Rachel across the court. Blocked and a point. So Blue River fights her way back into it, stays within 4. Rachel again with the opportunity and hits that one long. So Blue River gets another point, and it's 9-6. And gives it right back to Wes-Del on the service error. Substitution here. Emerson Campbell in.
Entering for the Warriors.
She'll come back to serve.
And she will be serving.
So again, 6 seniors on the floor right now for Wes-Del. Back to Driscoll with a nice attempt. Rachel with the short. Nice dig by Blue River to keep it alive. Going out this time to Harlan. She swings. Blue River tries to keep it alive, but is not able to. So Emerson will get another serve. Couple girls down for Blue River after a good hustle, and they were able to get it over. So Rachel takes advantage that they weren't able to get back in the spot with a quick. That's a smart play by Jenna to go with the quick set right there when the team's scrambling a little bit, trying to get back in it. Before they can get back to positions, a quick set there. So Emerson's going to come back and serve again. Kept alive. Blocked. Emerson over to Jenna, over to Harlan. Blue River see if they can keep it alive, and they do. Another short one. Oh, that was too close to the net. Blue River just put it right back on Wes-Del there.
Back to serve for the Vikings.
Blue River with the serve. Played up by Campbell. Over to Rachel and a nice swing. That's that one right down the line. So Jenna Love will go back to serve. Wes-Del with the 2-set lead right now.
Love serve.
Back to the back row. Driscoll with a nice hit. And Liv's not able to get that one's hit pretty hard. Those are the ones that you got to kind of get a block on or you're in trouble. That one got there pretty quick on Liv. 13-8. (13-9). Blue River just staying close enough to make this interesting. And the service error will get that side out back over to Wes-Del. Rachel McLaughlin goes back to serve. Gets a signal from Coach Wilson and it's a little spin on it. Driscoll with the chance and it falls right in front. So Blue River again staying within around 3 or 4 points this third set. Over to Liv. Off the tape. Blue River goes over on 3. Rachel to Jenna. Out to Harlan. Tipped over. And the point. Oh, Blue River's just staying scrappy, staying around, just keeping the ball in play right now. And it's kind of what we talked about at the beginning of this set, that Wes-Del's got to turn up the heat a little bit more in those third deciding sets. Blue River has done us a few favors here on side outs to get some service errors, get the ball right back to us.
Ball coming for the Warriors. Harlan back to serve.
Emma Harlan goes back to serve. That was a nice serve. 16-11 in his third set. And blocked up front. That time, Amelia got that one. I'm pretty sure that was her because Ella pointed at her. Good block, she told her. Nice short serve there. There's another one by Ella. And Blue River will make a substitution. It's West into the lineup for Blue River. 18-11. Harlan back to serve. Tries to go short, and she went short, but just too short. Played in the front by Rachel. Over to Ella. Played out and blocked out of bounds. Point to the Warriors. Caden Jones back to serve. Driscoll on a 3, and that's out of bounds. Good communication. So Wes-Del 20-12. Jones with another try. And it's going to be a point with a net violation on Blue River. 21-12. Caden Jones will keep serving. Caden, what a great addition to this year's Warrior team. Played really well in the libero spot. And she's going to get another opportunity to serve here. 22-12, 10-point lead for the Warriors. So they've kind of stretched this back out. Harlan keeps that alive. Back row opportunity from Rachel. Blue River will come over on 3. Short with Ella. Blocked. Alive. Rachel in the back row again. And that's going to go long. And Blue River is going to give it a good valiant effort, but a point and a nice back row hit from Rachel McLaughlin, which means Caden Jones will continue serving for us. So 2 points away from winning the match. Up to Rachel, over to Ella. Almost got that was out of bounds. She almost got that point. I think she just went right over. She'd have gotten it. Yeah, and then she could have just smiled inside. Meant to do that. Substitution here for Blue River. 23-13. Driscoll back to serve. Over to Ella. And Ella kills it. 24-13. So it's match point for Wes-Del. Be a quick game tonight.
Olivia Delaney back to serve for match point.
Olivia Delaney serves. Wes-Del trying to get this last point. Over, kicks out to Rachel. She kills it, and that's it. And Wes-Del wins 25-13 in the third. Wes-Del takes the match 25-12, 25-13, 25-13 to win their second game in the MEC. They're now 2-0 in the MEC. Will play Eastern Hancock on Monday. Wes-Del yet to drop a set, 6-0 so far in sets, and looking for another MEC win come Monday. So Wes-Del, great. I felt like they played really well tonight overall. I like the way they played last night and the fact that we went to Delville and got a win. That's always a tough one. But what I really like is the fact that we were able to come right back on a night after we played before and get another victory. And played even better tonight, I felt like. I don't know, I'd have to ask Coach Wilson that, and I'm sure I will tomorrow at school when I see him. But it's good to go 2-0. Anytime you can start off with 2-0 in the conference and 2-0 in your season, that's a great start. So, like we said, Monday, August 21st, we're going to be home. That'll be the next time you'll see us here. Mr. Romine, our executive producer, will have us here ready to go against Eastern Hancock. Then we will be at Wapahani as far as volleyball goes on Thursday. Get an opportunity, make sure you come and see the Wes-Del Warrior football team play at Alexandria this Friday night. That'll be a 7 o'clock start at Alexandria. And then you can come see your Warriors open their home field on the following Friday right here, Paul Parker Field, and it's going to look a little different. And when I mean a little, it looks a lot different, but you're going to enjoy it. We really like to thank all those sponsors that we mentioned tonight, and we want to make sure that you know how much we appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. We're going to try to do some new things this year. Mr. Romine, executive producer, does a great job as far as getting everything lined up for us and all these pregame interviews and some of the halftime stuff that we're going to be able to do for you at football games. And we're going to try some new things here and there. So be patient but enjoy as we go through, because they'll be great. Tonight, the Warriors get it done in dominating fashion with a 3-0 win. And they move their record to 2-0 in the MEC and 2-0 overall in the season. We'll be back with you Monday here at home against Eastern Hancock. Come watch us. Until then, for Mr. Romine, executive producer, I'm Coach McLaughlin, signing off on the Wes-Del Sports Network.